Good evening. Families of hundreds of sailors based out of the capital region are spending some much-deserved time together this evening. After a lengthy tour of duty off the coast of Libya, HMCS Vancouver returned home this morning. Andy Neal tells us family and friends lined up and waited anxiously upon its arrival for some very happy reunions.
As HMCS Vancouver makes its way to dock in Esquimalt, loved ones wait anxiously for the big moment of its return.
All the spouses know how tough it is. Yeah, it's a pretty long haul.
Daddy.
Yeah? How excited are you about that?
Really, a lot.
The sound of a bugle and the smiles of familiar faces welcome home a crew that has served its mission off the coast of Libya. As the boat pulled into the dock, excitement reached the peak for those waiting for their reunion. Saifan Hozampa had the honors of the first kiss, one that could not have come soon enough.
It's just overwhelming that he's coming home. But we've been doing that for over 20 years, so it's... but every time it's the same.
Once the gates were opened, the Vancouver crew, along with family and friends, finally got to embrace.
Amazing, actually. It's hard to explain.
I'm just happy to be home, and I'm going to enjoy my leave.
I love being home. It's great. That was my big sign, the biggest one. So I always know where my family is because they make really, really big signs.
The crew of HMCS Vancouver have been gone since July in an effort to support a NATO-led international response to the crisis in Libya. They also made sure aid reached those who needed it there. Fortunately, those efforts went smoothly even before the conflict had ended.
Because at that point, we'd already liberated several ports, and we were able to get food in and out of those ports as required.
For the returning Canadians, the sights and sounds of conflict last a lifetime, but knowing they made a difference made the mission worthwhile.
I just watched when those flashes of lights, which, the bombs are dropping, and then you start thinking about it. You're making a difference by helping out, so that stuff stops.
It's a transition to family life for men and women who have been gone for so long and a witness to conflict.
So I go from being an EXO on board a warship, and that of course brings with it its own personality requirements, and then you get home and finally I'm a dad, and now I gotta have to rein some of that back a little bit.
After several months of helping to restore peace in the Mediterranean, our country's finest now get some peace of their own.